Now, I have completely cleaned all of the sieves out. We always want to save each individual increment. When we clean it out of the sieve, we want to keep it in its own pan until we have determined that our sieving accuracy is within the required specifications. So I have them stacked up, starting with the top sieve, in this case 4 screen, on down through the number 200. So we simply weigh that, record it, 10.7 grams, and we will record this on the worksheet. We weigh the number 8 screen, and again, saving each increment in its own pan, and we end up with 56.8 grams. We have our number 16 that I just demonstrated sieving to completion on. And we ended up with 96 grams even, 96.0. Then we have our number 30 sieve. We end up with 133.2 grams. Our number 50 sieve, we ended up with 187.2. We have our number 100 sieve. And we ended up with 41.3 grams. We have our plus 200 sieve, and you want to make sure when we get down to this fine material, it can be a little bit dusty, stick to the pan, so you want to make sure that you're getting that completely cleaned out to get an accurate weight. And we ended up with 1.1 grams on the plus 200. And material retained in the pan after dry sieving over a number 200 screen. And that we ended up with 0.4. Now, again, I've taken the field sample and reduced it in half for the potential of correlation testing, which is a typical situation for ready mix, in this case for asphalt projects where samples have to be reduced in half for correlation testing. This next process is demonstrating using the flat pan that comes with the splitters, just to demonstrate the appropriate use of these. And I need to reduce this half now down to a sieve analysis sample size for the sample that I'm going to run. Material, it actually could be more than this, but we'll start small. And again, make sure that it's across the material in. Taking a quick look, just eyeballing to make sure that it's homogeneous. And again, any material that pops out goes into the pan that it popped from. It is inappropriate to flood the chutes when you're reducing samples down because that will cause segregation. Now, having demonstrated using this, I'm going back to the preferred method, my preferred method. Keep in mind, my goal here is to reduce this field sample on down to the required test sample size, which will be found in IM 301. Now, when I feel like I've got this reduced down, by the way, just as a point of reference for this particular material, the required minimum sieve analysis test sample size is 2,000 grams of dry material.